Welcome. In this video, I will show you what to do if the MagSafe is not charging your MacBook Pro M5. So normally, when your laptop is being charged, you will see this lightning icon on your battery on your menu bar, but sometimes you will see the plug icon instead of it. And if you go to the battery info, you will see that your battery is not charging. Right now I have power source power adapter and the time until fully charged, but generally, to resolve this kind of issue, all we have to do is go to battery settings. So if you see that your battery is not charging, go to battery settings, then click the info icon next to charging, and then disable optimized battery charging until tomorrow by switching the toggle to the left and selecting turn off until tomorrow. Click done. Then usually the changes take their effect after a minute or so, and after a minute your icon should change to the Thunderbolt, but if not, we can also reset the system. So in previous Mac versions, to be brief, there was something called system control manager, which could have been reset by a few simple steps, but generally speaking, the Silicon Macs don't have this thing, and we can still reset the NVRAM and this kind of Silicon version of system control manager simply by shutting down our computer. So select shutdown or hold down your power button for about 10 seconds and confirm shutting down your computer, and after that just wait for like 30 seconds, and after 30 seconds turn on your laptop once again. So just press the power button and your system will fully restart, and after that most of the issues will be resolved. Now let's go to the technical issues. So the next issue is most probably the debris or dirt or dust that could have get stuck on your adapter or on your MagSafe port. So just take a closer look at your MagSafe port. Use either a soft brush or a piece of cloth to carefully clean it. Do not use any moist stuff, do not use any metallic stuff for sure. Just carefully clean it with either a piece of cloth or with a soft brush. Also check your cable and your power adapter for any visible damages. And the last thing that you should check is your AC adapter itself. So I'm using a sort of outdated AC adapter. So this is an adapter for, I think, Intel Macs originally, and it can still provide sort of like 27 watts. 27 watts is the maximum. No, you can provide 60 watts to the laptop. So it has the print is so tiny I can't even show it to you, but it says, if you take a closer look at your adapter, you will see how many watts it can provide your device with. So in my case it's 60.9 watts, and this is plenty for this MacBook. However, your device may simply get not enough power. So if you are using a different AC adapter and it provides your device with less than 60 watts or maybe like 40, I think 40 will be enough just to keep your device working and being charged, but probably not enough for actually charging your battery. Now the wattage varies on your screen size basically. So if you are using the 14-inch MacBook Pro, then you should get yourself the perfect solution would be getting a 70 watts for normal charging so the AC adapter that supports 70 watts charging, or 96 watts for fast charging. As for the 16-inch MacBook Pro, if you would like, it also supports both 70 and 96, but if you want fast charging for your 16-inch MacBook, you should get yourself a 140 watts adapter. So yeah, as you can see, this laptop can still be charged even with the 60 watts adapter. So at which point it is not enough to the watts are not enough to charge your device is not clear, but I think 40 is way too low for this laptop to actually charge. So this might be the another issue. But if everything checks out and your laptop is still not being charged with your MagSafe, then I think the best solution is to simply use your any of your USB-C ports on your laptop to charge it. So it still has 3 different USB-C ports. Each can equally be used for charging your device, and each will provide enough power to your device. Of course, you can get your device to the service center, especially if it's on warranty, then it's definitely a good thing to do. But generally speaking, if you don't want to pay for your laptop's repair and to pay for the repair of your MagSafe, and it's clearly broken or damaged, then we can just you can just replace your device's your MagSafe with any of the USB-C ports. And by the way, we can also check the hardware of this laptop using the diagnostics menu. So if you want to check whether your device's MagSafe is actually broken or damaged, first of all, shut down your PC and then hold down the power button for about 10 seconds. First, you're gonna see the message of preparing. Let me hold it once again. So first is you will see continue holding for startup options, and then when you see loading startup options, you can release the power button and just let your device boot into the startup options menu. And once you see them, start holding down Command and the combination of keys. You will see the message continue holding to start diagnostics. Now at this point, we just want the screen to go off, and once the screen goes off, just release both buttons and wait for the diagnostics menu to appear on the screen. Now it will take a minute. Now in the following window, let's select continue. Then we're gonna have to connect to a Wi-Fi network, so just select the one that you usually use from the list and click continue, and then click agree. And then click continue and wait for the diagnostics screen to appear. And now to check your battery and whether or not your MagSafe is working properly, connect your device to the power source using your MagSafe port and start the Mac Resource Inspector. And this test will take from 1 to 7 minutes, and at the end you will see the hardware diagnostics results, both related to your battery and whether or not it's charging properly, and the rest of your device hardware and also some parts of the software too. Okay, and so if the battery condition checks out after the test ends, so if everything, if you see the green checked circle next to your battery condition, and also next to the power port, then everything works well. But if either your battery, first of all, if your power port is not checked green, then it's definitely the issue of your MagSafe port, and it's nothing special. If your laptop is on warranty, then you can try to now get it repaired for free. But if it's the battery condition that's that's not checked green, then either check out the menu, and maybe your battery was simply not charged during this test, or if there is something wrong with your battery, if you see that the battery isn't functioning as intended, so if it was charged and still you still got the yellow or red circle here instead, then at this point you should actually get your laptop repaired and the battery replaced. But as I said, if the laptop isn't being charged, and then your battery condition will also get a yellow triangle. If I'm not mistaken, it's a yellow triangle instead of green circle. So don't panic because of this, because it might still be an AC adapter issue or a cable issue. So first of all, check out your battery condition by connecting your device to power. Try to power your device using a Thunderbolt port, and if your battery condition still isn't okay, then at this point you should definitely replace your device's battery. Well, unless it's a cable problem or an AC adapter problem once again. And so yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. To exit this menu, go to the Apple logo, select shutdown or restart, and that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.